Intro, let's get that energy up. Hi, my name's Makasi. Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about Prada.
Praise it to the Most High, Prada.
That's my favorite Kanye line. I'll play it right now.
Praises due to the Most High, Allah. Praises due to the Most Fly, Prada. Baby, I'm magic, ta-da.
Alright, well, you've seen this cardigan many times. It's my favorite cardigan. It's just because it's black. I wear it a lot. And you've seen it from past videos. So let's talk about it now. Let's talk about the piece. So this was on Fall Winter 2019 Runway. This is look number 14. They styled this over a blazer. They come in red, black, and I believe gray. But the runway, the gray wasn't on the runway. So just a quick my opinion on the collection. I think overall it was pretty bad. Like the collection was mostly about Frankenstein, about horror movies. I didn't like the whole Frankenstein theme and the other movie. I think the collection was not that great, but it had some great individual pieces like this cardigan that I bought. I actually want the red one, but I was like, how much wear would I get out of the red one over the black one? Because with this black one, I wear it all the time because it's easy. You just put it on and go. With the red, wearing black is a lot easier. I can get out of the house a lot faster. I think the double belt is a cool detail, but it's not practical at all because when you sit down with a belt, it's gonna hurt you, you know what I mean? So imagine wearing double. It's leather. It's not soft. Let's talk about some of the things that I did like about the collection. Let's slow it down. Alright, so I like the V-neck from look 10. Look number 13, the cardigan in red. I feel like if I find it for the right price, I will get it. Look 28, the same yellow cardigan, but with the fur detail on the shoulder. And everything else was pretty boring to me. So, alright, but let's get back to this cardigan, which is my absolute favorite. So, first off, material. So, it is 67% mohair, 30% polyamide, and 3% wool. And retail on these, I believe, were $850, $950, designer prices. So what you're seeing right now is a size large, and it fits true to size in my opinion. I will put up the measurement right now. I'm 5'10", I'm 170 pounds. What drew me to this piece? So I think the main thing about this piece to me was that the vibe it was giving out, and I think I can trace it to the collar. It's a very classic collar. It's very grandma vibe to me, and I look to old people for inspiration because they know what they like, they know what's comfortable, they wear what they like, they don't care what you think about it. Feels like something that my grandma would wear, and she probably has one. I should ask her and see if I can get it. She's in Cambodia though, so I'll have her send it to me. But yeah, so next point. Back when I got it, it was September, and I was obsessed with mohair because mohair keeps you so warm, but the fluff, it leaves the fluff pieces. It leaves the fabric onto other pieces, which I didn't like, but I just liked mohair at the time because it was just so cool to me. It was so new to me. And I have 3 to 5 knitwear that are mostly mohair now. Another thing that drew me into this piece was that I think this is a timeless piece. So then when I buy anything, I always ask myself, can I see myself wearing it again in a year or two? Can I see myself pass it down to my kids or my grandkids, stuff like that? And another thing is the money point, the money aspect. Can I sell it for what I bought it for, or a little bit more, make a little bit money off of it? And this piece check all the boxes. And I can see myself wearing this piece in my 60 and 70, 50, 70 years from now. And I can also see myself passing it down. So while sneakerheads are passing down ugly ass sneakers, I'll be passing down a Prada. So, my kids are gonna be a lot cooler than yours. Not you guys, because you guys aren't sneakerhead. You guys are cool. My audience are cool, So how I would style this, it's pretty straightforward. It's a effortless piece, or effortless look piece. So then just go all black. You don't have to make it stand out. You don't have to put arrows everywhere to point to it. Hey, I'm wearing a Prada cardigan. Just make it part of your outfit. You're gonna look classy. You're gonna look very pretentious in it, and you're gonna look like you're an old person with a lot of confidence. You're not gonna look like a child with this grandma cardigan. My only advice to you if you were to get this piece is that please don't wear a white t-shirt underneath. it's a see-through piece, and then you know you're gonna see the white underneath the black cardigan, so please don't do that. So Musha Prada styled this over a blazer, and BTS also wore it to that one award. He got the red version, and he also wore it over the blazer, but in my opinion, I don't think you should do that because the pieces is already see-through. So then like if you wear it over a blazer, you're gonna stretch it out even more, so the holes are gonna be a lot bigger, and I don't think you want that, okay? Because it is a fall winter piece, so like, it's gonna keep you warm. Like if the holes are bigger, it's gonna keep you less warm. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's talk about the pro real quick. So although it is see-through, it keeps you very warm. The mohair, the wool, the polyamides, the combination of these three fabrics, like it keeps you super warm. Late March, early March, like I can get away with just wearing a black t-shirt underneath and the blazer, and not the blazer, and the cardigan, and then I'll be ready to go outside because it's really warm. Like if you button it up, it's gonna keep you very warm. The buttons are very high quality. You know, it's a runway piece, so Prada cannot afford to cut corners because you know this is a piece that people are gonna look back on. So if you cut corners on your runway pieces, what are you gonna do to the pieces that didn't show up on the runway? You have to, you know, put all the quality control into the runway pieces. Another pro is that, you know, it's a very grandma-like cardigan, which is the vibe I'm going for. I don't know if that's what you're going for as well, but it's a classic cardigan to me. Like this, I can see my grandmother wearing this. I can see a lot of old people wearing this, and it's effortless, you know. If you go to like a retirement home, you definitely see this style like everywhere on grandma, grandpas. So the problem with mohair is that the fabric will come off and like it'll stay onto your other clothing items. So you know it's gonna attach itself to other clothing items. So like you're gonna need to do a bit, you know, of cleaning up, which is a bit of a hassle. But since this is a black and I normally wear black on black, it's not a big deal. But if you were to wear this cardigan on a white shirt, like you're gonna see the fabric on the white tee. And another con is just a personal opinion thing. Like it's see-through, so you know, like it kind of limits you on what you can do with it. So if you get the black one, if you put it over any other colors, like any other bright color, like yellow, red, green, you're gonna see through it. You're gonna see the green underneath, and I don't think that's the look you're going for, or at least you shouldn't. Come on. Be more mature. The shoulder, so the shoulder is very narrow and it's also unstructured. If you drop this piece on the ground, it's just gonna flop. Like there's no shape to it, so it's very shapeless. So I'm not too big a fan of that, as I previously said in my bare knuckle reviews. It's just a personal opinion thing, but you know, I want something more structured. But it is a knitwear, so like it's hard to make knitwear structured. So the sleeves are regular length, which I'm not too big a fan of because I like oversized things because you can, you know, put your hands in it. Like, you know, I do this a lot. Like I'm a fucking child. Like I do this a lot when I'm bored. So then when it's a regular sleeve, like it's hard to do that. Like it's hard to cover your entire hands. Yeah, overall, just a nice piece. This is something that I can just put on and leave the house in an instant. I don't have to think about anything. I just throw it on and go, and you know I can still feel good that like, hey, I'm wearing a nice piece right now. So I feel more confidence when I wear clothes that I'm proud of. I feel a lot more confidence. I think I've said this already if you watch my previous videos, but yeah, it's just a nice cardigan to have. I can see myself wearing it in 30 to 40 years. I can see myself pass it down to my children, my grandchildren, and hopefully, you know, by the time they get it, or by the time I'm in my 70s, like this piece would have been like an archive piece, or you know, a top 100 Prada pieces, you know, like during the Musha Prada era, because she's gonna retire soon and Raf Simons probably gonna take over because his contract doesn't have an end date. So but yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.